Sagittarius, welcome to your powerful messages for June. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So basically, Sagittarius, I'm just going to ask Spirit right now for the signs, messages that you need to hear in this moment in June, what's to come in June, if anything has happened, why has it happened, to give you that clarity you may be seeking. And this can impact any aspect of your life, love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So let's go ahead and start your reading. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy, to ask the questions you may have in regards to your life, if anything you need to hear right now in this moment. And we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Sagittarius. That was beautiful. So kind of what I saw was like myself like on a cliff looking over like the nature of it all. It looked like a very like dense forest and it just felt so peaceful. And I was looking up in the sky and it's like the clouds parted and like this warm ray of sunshine kind of like came down upon me. And I saw like little glitter pieces kind of falling in too. And it kind of turned into like this halo or this like crown of light around my head. So I definitely feel a lot of things with that crown chakra activations, openings. You're getting closer to the divine this month. And you may have always been spiritually gifted, but there's a lot of positive light coming through that you are starting to feel deep within your core that is helping you manifest things that you want to have in your life. But you're also like, I'm getting, if you guys have had like not so easy of a life in the beginning, or you've been, you know, through it these last few years, there's something about what you're currently in or what Spirit wants you to pay attention to, of the gratefulness of what you've been able to overcome. Like you've done something most can't do when they go through such hard times. They kind of stay in that area of sinking mud of resentment and hurt and pain, but you've learned to kind of rise out of that. And as I said that, I saw like a lotus. I feel like you're the lotus, Sagittarius, and I feel Spirit wants you to be more aware of that than anything else. That was really beautiful. So I'm curious to see what Spirit wants you to know by that. Are you becoming, you know, enlightened to something? Are you becoming very clear on something? It felt very, very spiritual to me, but we're going to go ahead and see what the cards have to say. I also heard April for some of you guys. So something could have happened in the month of April, which was like a turning shift, and like the ripple effects of that change is kind of starting to show in June as well. It's not for everyone, obviously, but let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. So tell me of a major thing going on in Sagittarius life in June. Okay, well, this card's sticking out, so I'm going to take it. Whoa, look at that learning experience. So look at all that gold, that ray of light. You know, this is almost giving me hermit energy with the lantern here. And I kind of feel as if you guys have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of understanding of yourself and why you went through things in life, and where maybe you once were like angry, resentful. You've come to accept that every part of what you've been through has been building blocks for you currently. Like, I don't know, I feel like this could be your ancestors or just Spirit, the universe, but there's a lot of like someone or a group of entities, beings that are very proud of you, Sagittarius, for taking the lessons that you've learned and doing something with it to progress yourself, to evolve yourself. And in June, there may be a certain experience that you're going to have that is helping you master or understand a very big part of life's lessons this month. So whether that is about forgiveness, whether that is about gratitude, whether that is about learning to live in the present moment instead of staying too much in the past or anticipating the future, being given the gift of what you can do right now. And I feel you guys feel very inspired to start something, whether that is like a new lifestyle, whether that is a new project, whether that is a routine, it feels mostly like. So I wonder if this is a workout routine or a meditation routine or some part to kind of daily check in with yourself. And as you get in tune with that essence that I was kind of feeling, that golden light essence that I feel has been like, I don't know, either always a part of you or like absorbed to you through like that ray of sunshine, like you are getting closer to yourself. So there is something that you're learning here in June, and it's going to be a prominent life lesson. It's going to be something that you can carry with you and use with you, like a power or a sense, or I don't know, it's just motivation. I love that. Someone could have like a hand tattoo or a birthmark or a scar on their hand. I'm seeing it right here. Or maybe a burn from a long time ago when you were a child. Tell me more about this energy for Sagittarius. Enlightenment. Wow. Okay. That is amazing. Look at that image. I feel that is you, Sagittarius. You're becoming fully enlightened to something. You are becoming that essence of divine energy this June. It feels like you guys have been really focusing on your soul cleansing, your soul healing, your soul growth. And through kind of taking those steps to get in connection with spirit, whatever way you do personally on your own level, is helping you elevate. And I kind of feel like you guys are being drawn to even do some spiritual work for, you know, a main hobby or maybe even a career. I do feel that is a part of your life purpose, and it's like teaching. It's helping others understand how that even through life, when they throw you the worst curveballs possible, how you could still hit it out of the park, you know? That's kind of what I'm feeling here, Sagittarius. And it says, pursue spiritual growth. You know, maybe the peacock has some deep resonance to you, especially like white peacocks I'm seeing here as well. You are a form and an essence of divinity, really. And I feel like you are a lot more spiritually evolved than those around you in your direct community, friends, family members. I think as you kind of started connecting to your own intuition and your own understanding, you have been someone that has been seeing things from a higher level. You observe a lot of things that people don't catch on. You are very empathic, and I do feel that the energy of Lakshmi, that Hindu goddess of abundance, of fertility, of good fortune. Yeah, Sagittarius, I really do feel like you are onto something here, and it is something that you can always rely on, you can always trust. Your chakras are very well aligned, but especially your crown chakra. Like I feel like the tingling on the top of my head here. You are starting to receive major downloads of how you can continue to pursue what it is you want to do, of how to live your life. And the best way to live your life is freely. You know, I just feel you have an environment around you of a lot of people that don't understand you, don't get you. But it's because you're on a different wavelength than most of us here on this earth. But I feel you are meant to be that beacon of light to help people elevate to that understanding that you have right now, Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. And some of you guys who are being inspired to do workshops or classes or, look up YouTube videos to kind of help yourself further your evolution of your soul, or even just want to sign up on how you can do those classes yourself, or how you can give presentations I do feel part of your work here is humanitarian on some sort of level. In your own way, whatever that is for you. You know, I think there's always a part of us being human beings that we will always have some sort of an ego, right? That's just how we are in this world. It helps us survive, actually. But there's such a part of you that, like, ego is so minimal here that I see. And you're really kind of letting go of the pettiness or the things that don't bother you as much anymore. You've become unbothered in a way that it's almost like an art here. Nice. So Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, you're grounding something here, whether that is practicing a routine, whether that is having the discipline to do it every single day. I'm seeing like a tea cleanse or like a juice cleanse for some of you guys, and you're kind of trying to heal your body of toxins that may still be within you that you're ready to let go of, or researching like holistic medicines, holistic foods that can kind of help with your digestion, to help with your overall feelings. And maybe even some of you guys have looked into fasting. But I'll pull out all the cards and then we'll do a huge deep dive. Tell me more. Oop. Okay, Two of Pentacles. So 1, 2. And then nice. I want to put these together because I feel they have a deep meaning to this. The 8 of Pentacles and the 6, the Lovers here. But 6 is something that I wanted to say, so I wonder if your birthday's December 6th, December 16th, November 26th, or you guys have been seeing a lot of 6s from the universe, which is all about harmony, which is all about kind of creating a tranquility of mind, body, soul, a partnership that can work very well with each other here. So, okay, you know, there's progression. There's movement forward here in your life in June, Sagittarius, and you know exactly what to do. I do feel that. And I think some of you guys already have that inkling or notion in the beginning of the month. And now it's kind of how I can put it into practice, how I can use this with the 2 of Pentacles here. So what I'm seeing, the energies astrologically is Earth, particularly Virgo, Capricorn, and also Gemini, Taurus energy. Bottom of the deck, firm foundation, more Capricorn energy here. So you guys are establishing something that can be long held, that can be something that you see yourself doing years to come. And you want to make that a part of your reality. You want to make that a part of your everyday, your structure. You want to hold on to this. And I think some of you guys, you know, this story comes up to me sometimes and I feel like I want to share it with you, but I went to a Reiki healer, and when I went, she was like, huh, that's so interesting. I'm like, what? Your crown and third eye are already open and activated, but it's your root chakra that is a little bit, you know, blocked. And she said to me, like, I usually see it where it's the other way around, especially, you know, working with human beings, that root tends to be a lot more locked down, a lot more worked on, the earthly matters, but that the third eye and the chakra is something that they have to work towards. But I feel you're the same as me, Sagittarius. Like, you guys have had always imaginative, dreamy, creative juices flowing through you that you were open to, that you were like one of a kind with, and you just never really knew how to ground it. You never really knew how to stabilize it. And I think that's where you're figuring it all out through your research, through your own understanding of yourself. You're learning a lot about how to ground it. And I think these are the steps, or even the baby steps with the Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles, that are going to get you to where you see yourself and where you want to be with this positive movement forward. And with the Lovers here, I definitely feel the union of divine, feminine, and masculine energies within yourself, and how you're mastering how to use that and when to use that. But also, I wonder if some of you guys, through this work that you're doing, you're going to meet someone that could potentially be a soulmate, whether that is romantic or like a friend. I do feel that this person is going to be so intrigued by you, of everything that you've been able to do, of how you could be this bright light in the world with everything you've gone through in your past. Like, I'm seeing someone that Maybe even Sagittarius, through what you've been able to understand yourself, you're able to apply that to your close relationships. And there's someone that I do feel feels very strongly for you, inspired by you, and wants to be like you. And they may be coming forward at the end of the month to ask you questions about your journey, about how you've gotten to this level, because they view you as an example. So let's get to the clarifying. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. And this Ace of Pentacles could be a job opportunity or some sort of email that you could receive or DM about, you know, we like what you're doing here. We want to help you. We want to see if you can do a class at our, you know, establishment or something like that. For some of you guys, I'm seeing that here. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. So we have the Knight of Wands. Not surprised to see that for my Sagittarians, right? Again, this is something you're excited about, motivated to do. Something that you're not dreading at all, but something that's encouraging you, that's inspiring you. And you are going head in, all right? I know that's how all my fire signs, like when you guys want something, you just go for it. And I do feel you are kind of trying new things out, but instead of the things that don't work out, you're not, you know, hard on yourself. You're just like, okay, that didn't work. What's next? Let me try a new thing here. And I feel that there's like a variety of things that you're curious about exploring and how you can ground this, of how you can maintain this. Someone could have really long legs, or you're very tall, or this like lover's energy that could be outside of you is very, very tall. I don't know why I saw that, but I did for someone. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles here for Sagittarius. The Four of Wands. Nice. Aries energy. Yeah. And, you know, with these movements, choices, and decisions, like how I can make this, you know, something that is long-standing. And there are two fours here. So you could be seeing 44, 444 from the universe, or your birthday could also be December 4th, December 14th, or November 24th for a few of you. And I wonder if some of you guys are already, you know, in a relationship or have a family. You're like wanting to do things as a group, or maybe even if you have roommates, let's just say, like all do like a meditation together or a yoga session together, or kind of try to inspire those in your direct environment to be a part of what you think and what you've come to find out through trial and error is really beneficial for you. It's something you want to share. You want to share it with everyone. And I feel as if people are kind of seeing, you know, maybe it's new for them. Maybe it is about outside their box, but they are curious, Sagittarius, because they see how light you've become. They see how happy you are. Your energy and essence is noticeable. And so you may be getting people who want to try it out with you, or like a group of friends that are curious about doing these, you know, seminars with you, that type of energy. Or you doing readings for them. But tell me more about the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. First, the Eight of Pentacles for me. Okay, the Magician. You're unlocking a power within yourself. You are really seeing that you have everything. You're not looking for things outside of yourself to kind of validate who you are or what your gifts are. You are really so confident in knowing that if I keep my mind right, if I keep my body right, if I have the right things and people around me, there's nothing that I can't move forward and try, figure out, and succeed in, overcome in. Virgo energy, Gemini energy here. And tell me more about the Lovers. And some of you guys may be doing rituals every day. And that doesn't have to be magic. It could be for some, but it could also be, you know, daily affirmations, or, you know, journaling, or vision boards. I see that for you guys to kind of start manifesting what you still feel you want to have in your life or maintain in your life specifically. Someone could also have a spiritual tattoo, whether that's like a symbol in, you know, Egyptian or hieroglyphics, or like the yin yang, or the evil eye, or whatever, right? Like whatever that could be. A lot of spiritual tattoos, or just one important one. Tell me about the Lovers here. Okay. The Empress. Wow. Okay, this is so interesting. So the Magician and the Empress. Usually we see the Emperor and the Empress, right? That's usually by the book tarot. But, you know, I feel like, okay, if this is internally within you, if this doesn't have to do with someone else, then I'm kind of feeling like you are working on your masculine, which I feel maybe the masculine energy was a little bit discouraged in the beginning of life. You know, you being yourself was something that you felt like you couldn't be. Trying the things you want to try out, you would have been shunned for. So you kind of held yourself back for a long time. But now that you're having this enlightenment, you are encouraged to try to focus on what you can start setting out to do, what you can try out, what you can kind of give yourself a chance on. And that is letting the feminine feel secure with the Empress, safe. Now that the masculine is on point within you, the feminine that may have been afraid to, you know, lose confidence or lose security is starting to really do what it on its end to be that support system for the masculine within you. Now, this is something outside of yourself, okay? Yeah, people are astonished by the positive movements you're making in your life through your own essence of, if I want to, I will. That's kind of where I see you guys at the end of the month. It's like, I'm going to just keep going, keep trying. I will get there in the end, and I have that faith to do so. And there may be a feminine energy that you're healing within someone else that is starting to have like deep feelings for you, whether that is romantic or again, friendship. Deep feelings doesn't have to be, you know, love in the romantic sense. It could be, you know, inspiration. It could be, you know, adoration, right? And so I kind of feel with this Lovers and the Empress here that you're kind of making someone want to be your support system, want to hold that space for you, want to be that safe space for you, Sagittarius. And others of you with the Lovers and the Empress, man, there's someone who's like, okay, yes, physically you could be very attractive, but it's even like you are just as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. And it's rare to find that with people, right? Like, not to judge, but you know, sometimes we run into people that when they only care about their looks, that means that they're vain or superficial. But you could, you know, pay a bit for a face mask and still have that compassionate, beautiful heart within. And I think that that is something that someone is falling deeply in love with, that aspect of you, Sagittarius, that feels so safe, that feels so welcoming, that feels so open. And, you know, again, very, very creative. I wonder if some of you guys through your spirituality have been inspired to do some creative works, writing, books, art, and however you express yourself. And it's really resonating with people. It's drawing people in. It's alluring people in. And again, it's igniting that curiosity. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. So officially 444 is on the spread for you guys. So look out for that number in June. And with this being at the bottom of the deck, yeah, I think you've had a lot of time to reflect and think about, like a very lightweight version of that Hermit. And it's like there maybe even for some time you didn't see that forward movement or progression. But I feel that that wasn't the time to do so. And by giving yourself that space to recharge, to reflect, to get your mind right, now it's in the perfect form to build upon this, to deeply discover these new beings of yourself or this new power within yourself. Honestly, I want to label it that way. You know, the quiet time is over. Now it's time to play. Now it's time to adventure. Now it's time to put yourself out there. You're ready. You're absolutely ready for it. And I feel some of you guys used to have really bad headaches, migraines, that may have kind of reasonably so made you not want to kind of start pursuing things. But I think through spirituality or through, you know, dieting in essence, not like you're trying to lose weight or anything, but dieting in a sense of being discriminate about what you put in your body has really helped you overcome those headaches and has your energy levels high. Okay, so tell me more about June for Sagittarius. Door to Spirit. The door to Spirit is fully open now for you guys. Like, I just kind of see a door slowly creaking open, but then wha-bam, like it's full out, it's ready. Like, you are fully connected to divine energies. You are tapping into that divine energy within you. And now you're starting to see a ton of synchronicities, a ton of confirmations of what your intuition was telling you all along. And I do feel even some of you guys are curious in studying like new religions, new philosophies, new ideas. Yeah, you are just totally open to what is spiritually out there for you. And I do feel you guys are like formulating and cementing in June that spirituality is always going to be an important aspect of your life, but even something that you could build and grow upon. Bottom of the deck, the eight and indecision. Yeah, I mean, this could have been in the era of the Four of Swords where you just didn't know where to go, how to move forward. And part of that was that wounded masculine energy of like, what if I fail? And everyone says, I told you so, but you don't care anymore. You're not holding what you want to do in the hands of people who criticize or judge you because they're not living your life, period. So I do feel like you guys are encouraged to kind of now start your own path instead of being so black or white to I have to go this way or that way to succeed. You're forging your own path. That's how I feel with this. Again, most people will not have the confidence to do that in this lifetime. I'm seeing a starfish very specifically as well for some of you guys. So open it to infinite possibility here. 2 8s. Number synchronicities all over the place for you guys. So December 8th, December 18th, or November 28th could be your birthday as well. It could also be life path 8s I'm feeling. Tell me more about June for Sagittarius spirit. Manifestation, look at that. Doesn't that go beautifully with the Magician here? Yeah. You are fully in your power. You're tapped in. You've cracked the code. You know what it is to, be patient, to work hard, to keep your mind positive. And let me just clarify, like, I know there's a lot of people in the spiritual community that are like, if you think one bad thought, it throws your whole vibration off. No, we're human. We're going to have sad moments. We're going to have down moments. And that's completely normal. The way to get out of it, though, or the way to kind of keep that manifestation high is finding ways to, process those emotions, but then find a way to shift it, find a way to transmute it. That's the important thing. Not the fact that you're having one negative thought. It's how I can move forward from that after I decide why it is I'm having that thought, how I can use that. That's the power in it. And I think a lot of you guys are understanding that, but you're manifesting here and you're in the prime fertile ground to manifest something here that could happen by the end of 2024, but it feels bigger than what I can kind of tap into right now. Maybe that's just Spirit's way of saying it's for your own personal question to explore about what this exactly is, but your manifestation peak is at the highest. So use it to your advantage, Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. And I'm going to read the excerpt from the book because I'm getting to know these cards, so I want to portray them as accurately as possible, but I also think the author wrote it so beautifully, I want to share it with you. So let's get one more message for Sagittarius. I'm ahead of myself, and I feel that's how you are. You're ahead of the game, Sagittarius, and what a lot of people are kind of trying to develop within themselves. It's weird. It's like almost for some of you guys, I want to say like your setbacks in the beginning of your life almost propelled you forward to where you are now because, God gives their greatest battles to the greatest soldiers, and you've been able to kind of feel life at a depth by going through that most people who didn't go through it can, right? All right, anything else Sagittarius needs to know about June spirit? Okay, so you guys have Hanuman, all right? Some of you could be born year of the monkey in Chinese astrology. Let's go ahead and see what this is all about. So, page 125, it's a deity. Ooh. Spirit is on your side, Sagittarius. So it says, God of courage. Hanuman represents the evolved mind and the potential we all have to no longer be enslaved to our thoughts, but rather surpass them. Perfect. When Lord Rama asks Hanuman, How do you look upon me? Hanuman answers, when I believe I am the body, then I am your faithful servant. When I know I am the soul, I know myself to be a spark of your eternal light. And when I have the vision of truth, you and I, my Lord, are one of the same. To draw upon Hanuman symbolizes you are aware of this truth. You are more than your physical body, your ego self, your personality, your soul. The truth is that you are the divine as we all are, split from the same source. Continue to practice meditative states where you are reminded of this universal truth to aid in your involvement. Yeah, you are that light being. You are that divine essence, and you're figuring that out as you connect with yourself, as you learn more about yourself in June, as you are curious for the things that keep popping up, of things you want to dive deeper into, explore, practice. It is evolving you to this essence that you're going to go above the rest. And I don't mean that to just boost your ego, but honestly, you are on this divine platform that will take a long time for people to get to. And you're there, Sagittarius. That's why Spirit and your ancestors are so proud of you, especially everything you've been through. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it gave you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what you're likely to experience in June, start developing in June. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.